Hello all and welcome to Soulmask with me, Ironside McCall, here at Ironside Games. Thank you so much for watching and joining this new series on this absolutely fantastically immersive open world exploration survival crafting game that I absolutely love at the minute, and there is so much scope and so much promise for this game. It's unreal. It is huge and I love it. Now yes, obviously there are going to be some issues and some small bugs. It's still in early access, but hey, a lot of the games we currently play are, so that's nothing to gripe about, to be perfectly honest. The game runs really well, so we're going to get into it with a brand new series and I'm so excited. Now what I will do, a quick disclaimer to start with, I'm going to show you my building and then show you the mask I'm going to choose, but then we're going to fast forward a little bit, skipping out all the boring, in my opinion, picking up stones and picking up rocks. So we're going to get through all of that bit, we're going to get to a place where we're starting to build our base. I think that's going to be a slightly more interesting place to start. So we'll go through it. Now I kind of like the default dude, he's quite good. That's not good. Can we make him a bit buffer? Yeah, that'll do. Body fat, if we cut that down. Nah. Oh, that's like, it's not a scale, it's not a sliding scale, is it? Alright, we'll keep him like that. We'll have him tall. Skin tone. Okie dokie. Hairstyle. Now, I would assume later on in some updates we will get an option of more hairstyles, because some of them are well, yeah, they're gash. So I think I'll go with that one. It's quite cool. Probably the best of a bad bunch, but never mind. Face, again, the first one's probably the best of a bad bunch. It looks like American Dad. Yeah, he looks... He's thinking. He's contemplating life. We'll go with that, dude. Hair colour, I do like to go for a silvery grey. Yeah, that's not too bad. Okay, next. Oh, ruined. That's quite the intro. I do like that, although I think after that fall there'd be a little bit more limping going on, but hey, never mind. So in my trial practice world, I am currently on the Conquest mask. I love the look of it, and I went for it specifically because attacking target from behind damage, which in my eyes kind of leads towards a rogue kind of character using blades as well. With Slayer mode as well. So that's why I went for that one. Pressed V in mimicry mode. Okay, so it was interesting, and I know a lot of people have gone for this one. This is the popular mask and so on. But Conquest to me sounded quite cool. This one is more of a defensive one, but we are going to stick with Conquest. And let's try, what does red and blue look like? Superman. Yep. Easy. We are called Ironside. There we go. And we are in. starting place is obviously the rainforest for everyone. Where am I? Oh, perfect, because I wanted to start around here. I'm probably going to go to this area here, though, to start building. It's a little bit flatter, and I just prefer it, to be honest, so that's where we will end up going. So, a quick top tip before we fast forward to me doing all the boring grinding bits. You don't have to follow the guidance. You can close that with F9, obviously, as it says, and you can go along your own way. You can sandbox it, you can explore the interfaces as you wish. If you're used to survival games, go for it. If you're not, it does give you some good advice about how to navigate the UI, because it can get quite complicated. But after an hour or two playing the game, using all the commands, it really is quite straightforward and quite simple. And with your opening inventory, you get broth. Now this gives you an extra 100 HP. Take it. When you're about to go out and do some exploration, take the bone broth for that extra boost. It's quite big, and we'll leave the luminous waste lamp on our belt. So we're going to go around. We're going to collect. We're going to end up here, and I'll join you when we are about to lay down some foundations and get some crafting, getting our first barbarian vagabond, going to explore some ruins over here, and heading down to the mysterious ruins as well. Excited. Alright, we are back, and I've gone through, I've made the pickaxe, the axe, and the scythe. Now the scythe is one of my favourite tools in this game. You can gather so many resources with it. You chuck yourself in the middle of a pile of reeds or something like these over here. I'll show you quick. And you just get so much. All of that. Easy. And you need a lot of thatch and a lot of fibre at the beginning of the game, because you need to make basically a butt ton of thick rope. So whenever you can, come and give your scythe a swing and get some harvesting resources like this. Perfect. And we have cleared out this area. It is big enough for what we need to have the first fair few episodes. I'll show you where we are on the map. We are right here. We are next to fresh water, which is extremely important for when we get more tribespeople and animals, because they are going to need water. So that is a Brucey bonus. And there's loads of tapirs and all sorts of other animals around. There's turkeys as well. So we've got food, and we get berries as well from the bushes. So it's a good starting location. We can make a big flat area. It's relatively flat. Obviously, with the foundations, that's not overly important, but this is still a good area to go. Now, if you look at my scythe and axe, the durability has gone down considerably, and the best way to repair that, if you tab open your inventory, click on the damaged tool and or weapon, and you just click F, and if you have the correct mats in your inventory, it will repair it for you. As simple as that. That's very handy. I like that. I like the whole interface and the inventory and the crafting. I really enjoy it. I think they've done a good job. Small improvements, granted, yes, but they will come. But it's looking really good and really promising. Now, difficulty settings, we're just on normal. And I haven't changed any of the sliders. I think that's going to be fine. And once we get better, we improve, we will be upping our difficulty to master, of course. We'll have a hard mode challenge. That's how we roll at Ironside Games. So looking forward to that one. So, that being said, tools crafted. Area for base ready to be built. So now I'm at the stage where if we're following along the guidance, which I will turn off at some point and then we'll go on our own, I need to allocate my points. Now I'll be using the spear and dual blades because they look cool and they're really strong, and they apply a really good bleed effect as well. So that's where I'm going, and I just love the spear. The spear is one of my favourite weapons in the game. So we need to go to agility for this one. As you can see, it's blade damage. And we want to increase our stamina as well. Physique will be for our hit points as well. So in my opinion, first I'm going to be going agility and endurance, and then we'll pop some over in physique. So I've got 7 available. So we click it and you press E. E is the favorite button. E and a long click in this game is the favorite thing. So I think we'll get that up to 10, and we'll get endurance up to 10, and then we've got 1 left. So yeah, we'll pop that in physique and space to confirm, and they are locked and loaded. Good to go. And there's all the stuff I've been currently gathering whilst you've been, well, fast forwarded and watching it now. Okay, next. Okay, so now we're doing the weapons, and the spear is the first thing you make, and then you can make the dual blades, but you need a wooden handle for that. You need your carpenter bench, you need the bonfire, you need your base for that. But the spear is a perfect starting weapon. Or was it T, wasn't it? So now we're going to primitive weapons, which is down here. And here is your wooden spear. Highly recommend upgrading it to stone as soon as you can. I prefer the spear over the bow as well. I didn't get on very well with the bow. Now the hammer, butt ton of damage, but it's very slow, and it gives a lot of opportunity for the outcasts and the barbarians to interrupt your attack flow. So it's a bit risky, so I'm going for the spear. Okay, next. I always press tab, it's really annoying. And now we need to craft it, and I could have just kept it open. Wooden spear, click. Now if you right click, you can then choose if you're just going to craft the 1 by pressing E. Craft 10 or craft all, which is quite good. It would be good if they had a slider as well instead of 1, 10 or all. If there is a way I can set it to 2, 3 or whatever, please let me know in the comments. I haven't quite figured that one out myself yet, but we just want 1 spear. Now when you craft something as well, the quality of the item is random. It can go from rubbish to epic. It entirely depends. So if you want an epic one to start with, a wooden spear, just keep crafting until you get one. But we'll see what we get first time round. Let's have a look. It doesn't take long. We've got like 8 seconds or 9 seconds it was. And what do we get? Please be, I don't know, epic. No, what did we get? Fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's make another one, see what we get. We've got the mats. I'm not worried about it. If we get an epic, we'll keep that. I'm not sure how much damage is different. What's that? Okay, that's good. And that's fine. So one would imagine this one is of worse quality. Weapon damage 21. Weapon damage 22. Execution multipliers 292, 125. Okay, so there's just 1 damage in it. Okay, we'll try another one. But the blue seems fine as it is. That seems fine. It was deliberate. What do we get? Oh no, that is no good. Right, we'll do one more. We'll do one more, and then if it's still not as an epic, we'll keep with the fine for the moment. Come on. Oh, that's another. No, we'll do one more. We'll do one more. This is the last one, I promise. You don't have to sit through it anymore. Come on, be humble. Be humble. I've done it too many times. The game knows. Yeah, the game knows. It's rubbish. We'll do it next time we log in. So, if you right-click on that one as well, you can uncraft it and get your resources back. You can do more than one of them, and it puts it in a queue. We just want to keep this fine one down in here. We'll move those out. And I do have an order. I like my weapons and tools in. There we go. And then you get all your materials back and it goes in. Lovely. There's my wooden spear. Equip the wooden spear. My fine wooden spear. F to execute special attack. Right, I need something. A typer or something. There'll be one close. Now I'm pressing Q for the live perception. One of your mask abilities. You can improve that. You can make the range longer by upgrading your mask. All something we will be doing in this series. Here we go. Now, I love this. If you get your headshot... Why Okay, so I'll just do it a little bit lower. I'm too close. I'm far too close. Let's try this one. Let's go for... No. Yeah. That's... Oh, he's turned around. He knows he's about to die. There we go. And bring it towards you and then just annihilate it. That's why I love the spear. When you eventually get the hit... Now, I promise you I'm much better at it than that. I promise you. And if you get the headshot as well... It does a lot of damage, and then you upgrade to the stone and to the bronze eventually. It's a good weapon to have. Okay, so we've done that. Press M to open them up, which allows you to view. Yep. Okay, done. Yeah, okay. I've hunted an animal. Good, it knows I've already done that. Now, like I said, we're just going to skip through some of this. You know, it is a bit boring. I'll follow it probably as long as... going down to the mysterious ruin or getting the loom ready. And then I think by that point, all of the information you need to access the interface, how to use the mask, is covered. Come. Yes, love it. This is what I was struggling with during the demo, the combat. Now I'm a little bit better at it. So, butcher's knife. Now, the butchering in this game is somewhat barbaric. It's hills of eyes, basically. Jeepers creepers, all that rubbish, and I'll show you for why. So, butcher knife number 5. And you just hack and slash it. Look at it. That's not how a butcher works. Where are you going to get all your fine meats from doing it that way? But you do get some good stuff, and you get good XP leveling up doing your butchering. So always basically do it. And you will need the beast hide later on to upgrade your armor as well. So all the hide you get, keep. Well, it's a survival game. Everything in the game has a purpose. So loot, store. If you don't need it yet, you will more than likely need it later on down the line. General rule of thumb in every survival game, that. Okay, toolbar, cooked meat on the bonfire. Right, so now we need to cook, but I've got a bonfire. Can't quite see it because it's getting dark. 7 is our lamp. Okay, so we're going to fast forward again a little bit while I get through some of this and look for my shiny bonfire, which is over here. Cook up some of the meat we've just got, and then I'll join you in a few minutes. All right, we are back and we are ready to place our foundations. So we need to go to T to open up our technology tree. I'm so excited to get all the way down here. Oh, you have no idea. No, you can, of course you do. You're playing the game as well. Or if you're not playing it, you're going to experience it with everyone as well. So we are all excited to get down there. So we need to open up the basic building. So we've got thatch foundation. Now, as usual, it's a left click. You hold down your left click and it does it all for you. Now you start with quite a lot of points and you get more points the more leveling up you get. Now, as usual with myself and these games, we will be making an entire full base, not just a survival one with bare bones. We're going to be going, you know, all in on this. So we'll be using lots of points early on to get everything, and we'll be making a relatively large base with a lot of the crafting and storage focused outside. If it's outside, it's easier for your tribespeople to access and having to struggle going in and out of doors, which it does happen. So if that stuff's outside, it's a lot easier for them to access. So we're just going to grab all of this because we will need all of it at some point, so we may as well just get it now. Furniture, we will need to be making a bed so we can rest it, boost our morale back up, and a thatch box. That is part of the guidance as well, where you can assign any storage you like to your box. So we've just done all of that now, but we need to craft up some foundations, and for that we need, I'm pretty sure it's thick rope. So thick rope, we're just going to go right click, craft all. We can do 104. That's just going to take a little over a minute and a half, so we'll let that go and then we'll get some foundations on the go. Okie dokie, all our rope is crafted up, 107 thick rope. Now this is one of the things you will need to keep making during the early stages, but it's fine, it's relatively simple, so it's nothing to worry about. Now along the top here is you've got your different tabs for what you need to make. So your thatch foundation will be in the building one, very easy to sort through, and there's a decent search option as well. So the interface is really good, and it's not terribly difficult to learn how to use either, from what I've seen so far. If some of you are having difficulties with it, then hit me up in the comments and maybe we can work through it and come to some solutions. But foundation wise, now I want to make a big base. I generally will go with a 5x5, which would involve having 25 of these, but then we would need outside space as well. So I'm probably going to do, well, I would like maybe 50. So we'll see how many we can make if we go craft all. And we've got 13. So we need to do some grinding, because 13 is just not going to cut it for the size I want to make to start with. So I'm going to go off, I'm going to do some grinding, do some gathering. We're going to craft up a load of foundations and walls, and we'll come back when we are actually putting the bonfire down. I'll be right back. Shouldn't have said that if I was in a horror film. Right, as you can see, we have 33 foundations built now. And it didn't take too long, you know, maybe about 5 minutes of gathering. I did some mining and some logging along the way as well. And my weight capacity is, well, as you can see, it's flashing down in the middle. It's pretty full, so we need to get rid of some of these foundations. And I also need to eat and drink. But we'll get the foundations down first, and then we'll do that. So I've got them down on the hotbar, easiest way to do it, and we just press the number and then we get ready to build. And it says we need to put a bonfire down. Yes, you can put your bonfire down first if you wish, but you don't need to. You can put your foundations down and then immediately, or quite quickly afterwards, put your bonfire up after that to help with the decay. Basically, the degradation of your structures. So we've got the everything. We can rotate it using the mouse wheel. Left click will place it, right click will cancel it. F will switch absorption focus, which just means, say, if you've got a roof piece, an angled roof piece, it will change the direction. That's about it, really. And if you move the mouse further away and closer to you, it will raise the foundation for you. So let's think. If we start it here, that's quite close to the water, and we can go further down. We've cleared the area up to that tree. We may need to get rid of that, but if we'll go a little bit higher. Now, one thing I've noticed as well is when you put the foundation down, these bits of grass, they don't disappear. They stay there, even when you put the floor on top of it. If anyone knows how to fix that, please let me know, because I find it thoroughly annoying. Right, so we'll just go like that. So there's foundation number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, he's quite slow. And they've got the cracks because we don't have the campfire up. What's that? 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we do need to get those trees. 2, 3, 4. No, we don't. Well, we will anyway, because we'll probably want to go 2 out as well. For the outdoor area. So that was a long pause then. Right, there we go. There is the basics of our foundation down. Now, not all of this area will be enclosed. Only a smally bit will be enclosed. We're going to have a terrace around the outside. That will be just 1 wide, but 2 at the front. So we will only be putting the walls on the one in, so to speak. Now, I haven't made any walls yet. We've got that to do. So I'm going to go off, make some walls, and they'll basically just be a little square in the middle. And we will put maybe 3 out the back, for the crafting tables as well. So I'm going to cut these trees down, clear that area, get some stone, get some more thick rope on the go, and I'll join you back, or you could join me back rather, when we're putting up our walls and working our way through that guidance up until, yeah, possibly the mysterious ruins. So this is a good way to get started in the game, in my opinion. It's a good location. Work through the guidance, get it done. It's very simple to follow through, and then we go exploring basically. Okay, all those foundations are down. I do just need to make 2 more, and then I'm probably going to do another row towards the back, just so we've got a large bit of outdoor area to work with. And I've put 2 walls down, and I just wanted to show you the wall and the window option. So here we're going to be putting down our door. Now for that you can press and hold Z, and it gives you the different options that piece can do. So we want a, let's put a double door frame in. I think it looks a little bit better. Then we go back and we'll put another window on there. And then, oh, I don't have it. What? I definitely had enough. Why have I messed that up? Z. That. Okay. Strange. Window. Down. Maybe I didn't click hard enough, you know. Back in the days when we were playing SNES and you really squeezed the button to jump higher and you never did. Anyway, we digress. So, 2 windows at the front, and then we'll put a window here. That's, yeah, double window there. So that's 2, 3. That should be big enough inside, and we're going to go out 3 more there. So yeah, we'll keep that as it is, and we'll turn, yeah, we'll keep that as a window, and then we're going to have another double door here going out to the back, and more walls, and we're going to go 2 high. So we'll have a mezzanine. I've got the plan in my head, don't panic. So we need to go and gather some more mats for the finishing the foundations. So yeah, we'll definitely need to come at least 1 more out. So we're 3 away. Yeah, so we'll come 1 more out. So we'll go here, we'll fill in that, we'll do 1 more row. We'll get enough so we can finish the base as well. We've got a lovely outside digging area as well. We're going to keep the 2 here, because I may put a little, you know, porch bit on there, make it look fancy overlooking the water, and we'll see what we can do. So that is how we're going to build our base. So I'm going to go gather those materials, and I'll join you back. Oh, I'm going to go and hunt that as well. You can join me when I have it built. Welcome back all, and as the sun rises here in Soulmask, you can see my beautiful abode, which I'll be honest did take me quite a while to actually get the resources all together. So I'm thinking I may boost that slider of harvesting just to like maybe 1.5 or 2, so it's the equivalent of 2 people gathering, just to, you know, make the game a little bit more fun and less tedious with the gathering. So I'm thinking maybe I do that for the next playthrough. But here it is, and I've just thought of an idea that I want to do as well, but we'll save that for a further episode. So we've got all the foundations down, so we can put whatever we want on these foundations. Some lovely stairs going up to the double door little porchway. I quite like that. I think it's quite cool. In we go into the main room area, which will be our cooking and storage for some food in here, and anything really that needs to go inside. Then we venture upwards to our loft area, where we will put our bedroom stuff down. Now I do just need to put some fences or some railings, whatever, along there to save me falling out, because I will, and also some more just to tidy things up, neaten things up along the sides as well. So we go all the way through to the back with a massive, I say massive, it's a large working area so far, with plenty of room for expansions. Now my idea was to bring this out, but just to this level. So just bringing it out so there's another little annexy area that's covered up as well. That's a thought. I'll try it. If I like it, I'll keep it. If don't, well, we just retrieve all the stuff. Now I did have to make 2 boxes because I did so much gathering, I was actually overweight. So I needed to make some boxes up quick to put the stuff in. So this one is minerals. So once you've made your box, basically, you have the option of setting storage items, and you can choose it from any of these, which is really good. And I've done one for my plants as well, and everything just goes straight into those from your inventory when you select take all, or withdraw all, or deposit all. I think it's deposit all. So that's handy. There's my campfire. It has run out. And also, while waiting for things to craft, as you can see, I did the linen armor tutorial bit as well. Just got through all of that. Did the bandages as well. And we're now at the bonfire. Now, the bonfire does need to be covered, but it doesn't need to be in your main base. It can go to the side. So I think I'm probably just going to put mine over here. Make like its own special little thing. Because once we put that down, we'll get our first vagabond barbarian, and she can go out and actually start collecting some stuff, and we can go down and, that was the wrong button, explore these ruins, get some green crystals, and then go down here to upgrade our mask. So they're the things that we can do with our friend, our tribes person, basically, and we then have the option of, ooh, you're mine. Right, let's see if I can headshot. Boom. That took so long. Oh, he's level 10. There we go. Now we do have the one more damage from behind, so I should have moved around a little bit quicker on that one next time. I need to get better at my spear throwing as well, because I do enjoy this spear, like I've said. It's really quite cool. And I'll put some more damage in it and move around the back a little bit more as well. So, that is the base. I like it. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Is it going to be too small? I don't know yet, because I haven't actually progressed too far in the game. So I'm not sure how much space I'll actually need. So please let me know if it's not enough. And we can, change it. We can put another building down, or, scope out further over here. There's so many options. So many options. Let me know your thoughts, please. So, bonfire is the next step. T and bonfire is up here. It's the next journey along. Stop. And we take it, and it's left click, and our bonfire is now up. And we will need to craft it. Oops. Tab. Bonfire. Where's the bonfire? We can just search bonfire. There. Okay, so we don't have all the mats, but we probably do have them somewhere. We just need... Now, the optionals, I believe, are just for, like, fuel. So we need 10 branches. We go to our plants. Branch. Click. S. We want 10. Yoink. We should now be able to make our bonfire. That's all. Okay, we do either need 20 log or 20 hardwood. Now, it says extra optional materials. Now, in my head, optional means you don't need it, but apparently we do. So it's not optional. So I need 20 logs or 20 hardwood logs. What have we got? 99 logs. Click S. I just need 20. There we go. Drag that over. And now we can make our bonfire. Not too long to make that one. Now, I think, just for the time being, so we can progress things along a little bit, I'm just going to put it in the main downstairs bit, because it doesn't burn anything. As far as I know, it doesn't set fire to any of your buildings. If it does, please let me know. Oh, it's too big. I can't. Okay. Now, I could put it here, but it does need cover, because if it rains, it will go out. Right, where shall we... okay, we can put it... we can put it... Oh, that's actually quite cool. It's a shame it has to be covered, though. Because now I have to cover it. No, actually, no, I'm not going to put it there. We'll retrieve it. I did want it in here. Yeah, we'll accept her. Get rid of that. Now, we've got our Vagabond. Level 19. Now, in my little test playthrough, she's actually level 23. And she looks a little bit different. She looks cool. Right, so we're going to take her out to do some huntings and fightings. I'll put my Hills of Eyes away. And now we need to get the bonfire down. So I think this looks a bit flatter. So I think what we'll do is just do some more foundations, put the bonfire down, get it covered, and then we will see what is what. Okay, that is the start of a bonfire hut, and I've left it like that because if I see the word thatch one more time, I'm going to lose my shit. I've done so much thatch, it's unbelievable. So I'm going to stop with the building. I think that should cover it enough for the time being. I don't know, I'll just have to test it out. If I need to move back a little bit more, I can move back a little bit more and make like a little barn kind of shape for it instead. But that's an off-camera job. So today, the accomplishments are, we've got a base, we've got our stone tools, we've got our linen defense gear, and we've got our Vagabond level 19. I will be changing her name. And we've got 2 storage boxes out the back as well, with plenty of room for all of our lovely crafting tables to come and all the storage boxes to come. We also did a bit of hunting with our spear. I need to get better at that. And that's probably about it for episode number 1. We have our base ready to start exploring. So next episode, we will be exploring down here and perhaps going a little further afield as well, trying to avoid those pesky jaguars. And we will also head down to the mysterious ruins as well. So next lesson we'll do some exploring, maybe pop down, maybe do like a triangle of these 3 here, then head back, do some crafting and some progression along the tech tree as well. So that will be next episode, which I will film tomorrow and hopefully get out to you tomorrow as well. So whilst doing all of that as well, obviously I've leveled up. I've got 1 available and I put more in agility and endurance. So I'm just going to top my agility up. I'm going to get that to 15 and then I'll focus on these 2 as well. So that's how I'm going to be playing the game. Let me know how you're playing the game, what character you've gone for, what's your favourite weapon and so on. And I'll see if I'll give it a whirl. Give me all your advice and your top tips. No spoilers though. Don't be that guy. And I think, yeah, that is it. So, accomplished a fair bit. We've got a nice base. We can work from this. We can progress, and we've got plenty of landscape to go even further. And like I said, tomorrow we'll go adventuring, exploring, and we'll make us some better gear as well. We'll get those stone spear and the stone dual blades next episode as well. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Just a very how to get a base going. Nothing too terribly exciting, but there is all left to come. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you all next time. And as always, take care.